Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
Yeah.
How's your balls?
Yeah, let's drink some whiskey, please, as soon as possible.
So,
In the last hour, I had 3 different bombs go off in my world that are all like very real crisis.
were 2 out of the 3 your balls?
No,
That's good.
none of them health related, just all business related.
You want to postpone the shoot?
No, I don't want to think about it.
We get.
There's nothing I can do all of a sudden, and
That's what whiskey's good for. You just drink until you can't think about it anymore.
I want to think about this instead. I don't want to think about those bombs going off.
Fair enough.
In the background.
And silver lining, at least they weren't your balls.
Yes, that is definitely a positive.
Oh, I have no idea what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, so this is, remember Hard Truth Distilling? We got a few more things coming from them.
Okay.
But magnificent bastard Bryan Smith sent us this one.
Bryan Smith, you magnificent
Bastard.
I recognize the bottle design.
Yeah, no, we've seen this one before.
So right there.
Yeah.
That one.
This is one of the ones that you can get, well.
And, ooh. Isanti.
Isanti, yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically got
all-
these cool grooves on the top.
Yeah, these are all 3 different companies too.
Yeah.
And we've seen a few more too, I think.
So
anyway,
whenever you're trying to design a whiskey bottle, you can get something custom made, but it's tens of thousands of dollars to get a mold. But they have these glass companies where they'll have scores, if not hundreds, of different bottle designs that are already made that are allegedly available whenever you need to reorder. In our experience, you're about 50-50 whether or not you can get that reorder.
yeah. All right, we're going to try this, but then have a very important announcement.
Okay.
VPI.
Yes, it is.
Wait.
That's the thing.
VII.
It's such a thing.
VIA. No, just kidding. I was just making up letters. Okay. This is Irish whiskey, actual Irish whiskey.
You said Irish?
Yeah. They sourced it into Indiana and bottled it.
Because I would have said, based on that fruitiness, that strikes me as more of like a Speyside fruitiness, a Scotch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if this is pot still, which it is, right?
Yeah.
Pot stilled in Ireland. This is batch 1.
Malty fruitiness.
Named after a 3-year-old Irish whiskey, so barely old enough to be called Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
Very young.
It's like pears and peaches and simple syrup, like a fruit cocktail type of fruitiness.
Yeah, very much like the old canned fruit cocktail.
Yeah, which I like. And it's a pretty bright, there's not a lot of depth, heavy, thick, dense, saturated fruity notes in here. It's more like the bright, light, sweet.
Bright lights, big city.
Oh, yeah. Very, very soft and light and sweet.
Yeah, this almost tastes like a blend. It's got this metallic and then pasty thin note towards the end.
On the nose, I like the flavors that it's setting up for me, but on the taste, whenever you like to get tossed around a little bit, you enjoy the odd spanking every now and then. This doesn't get to full spank. This is pretty effortless. And I like to work for it a little bit.
Easy drinker, but a little brittle.
Yeah.
I wonder how it can,
the shininess does come through as like a brittle.
Yeah, and I get that from budget Jameson too. So I would throw this down into the budget blend Jamie category. Although I like the nose a lot.
Yeah.
Citrus, fruit.
Almost like a candy corn sweetness on the
vanilla. Yeah.
Yeah. If you like.
So they named it after the McCabe clan, which evidently came over to Ireland from Scotland to fight as mercenaries.
Okay.
And then stuck around.
Yeah, mercs are cool. Whiskey mercs are the best mercs, though. What's all this stuff on the side and like
story of family and things.
Either to conquer or die.
Yeah.
At vincere at mori. Yeah, something about death. Oh, that probably means
so we're bound
either
for the board.
to conquer or die. All right.
We fight for no country, but we'll die for good pay. Under the flag of the greenback dollar or the peso down Mexico way. That's Steve Earle.
So more drama on the label for sure. Talking about conquer and die. Blah, blah, blah. If you've been around the Speyside scotches, even some of the more lighter, sweeter, simpler, entry-level Speyside scotches, you're going to feel right at home here, even though I know it's not a scotch. It's an Irish. But that's the closest analog.
I would put it into Tullamore, budget Tullamore.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would guess.
Very fruity.
If I was blind, I would have guessed Speyside.
I wouldn't have guessed Speyside.
I always guess Speyside.
Yeah, you do. What is this Speyside whiskey? This is from Iron Root.
That's Diet Coke, correct?
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice Speyside. It's a good year. All right, this is important. Are you emotionally prepared?
Hold on. Let me dial into the emotions here. Okay, yeah. No, it's right in there. Right in the pocket.
Okay.
Right in the pocket.
As of October 1st.
October 1st.
Any whiskeys that arrive October 1st.
After October 1st.
We're not reviewing them.
Not reviewing them. Because...
Hang on. Did you hear what was just said, or are you just parroting?
No, I did.
It landed?
No, it landed.
Okay.
Yeah, because...
Okay, no, here's why.
The way
you ready?
Yeah.
We had song class last week.
Yeah.
They dropped off fancy whiskey.
Ooh.
Good whiskey.
Ooh.
By my math.
Take notes, Peter Golden.
Yeah, right? By my math, it'll
Graham
be
Horner.
July/August 2022 before we get to them.
Right. So
And that's not fair. Now, there's two things that's not. The first is it's not fair to the person who donated and went out of the way to find it, and they sent it to us, and they're just waiting, and it's like, look, next year, at the point when you are probably no longer watching this channel, because you went through your Whiskey Tribe phase, and you took a break from it, and then all of a sudden we're like, now we review it, and that's not cool, right? We're setting up expectations we can't deliver on, and that's unfair. Now, part two is, if we have any plans to make magical changes to this channel and take it in any kind of direction that we think would benefit you guys and the community and the school, we can't touch that for a year from now.
It's a quantity issue.
Yeah.
There's just the sheer volume of generosity from you guys.
Yeah.
But for us to be in a position where we say,
please stop sending whiskey.
That's a ridiculous thing.
I don't know if we have the clip easily available, but you remember back when we first I said, send us a bottle, and you were like, there's no way. This is two dudes standing in front of this wall asking for free whiskey. There's no way. We underestimated the generosity of the tribe.
The internet said, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
So
here's what's going to happen.
And you just think about this for a second. It's kind of a really shitty thing for somebody to send in a bottle. They really enjoy the reviews. They want to get our perspective on it. Super appreciative. Thank you so much. And then to wait like well over a year.
Yeah. And I've got currently, this is what's even worse.
Yeah.
I've got 15 bottles up there right now that are all benevolent and up for review. Because when they sent it 6 months ago, they didn't we hadn't updated the spreadsheet. They didn't know it had already been done and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, geez, okay, October 1st. After October 1st, I will reach out to you if it arrives, and if I can find you, even if it's through snail mail from your return address, and I will ask you, what do you want to do with these? Because we're not going to review them.
Yeah. And to your point about doing interesting things and evolving the channel and the content, whenever you're under that much, we'll call it tonnage, that much tonnage of whiskey, and there's an obligation to get through it, we have to play the quantity game. We have to do like Fast and Furious, just get through it. We're batch shooting so many at a time. So that'll be good to get some breathing room a long time from now.
Yeah, now we're gonna say this. Do we need to say this is a long thing. Can we shorten it for tomorrow's episode? Or do we need to, for at least a week, give the full explanation every episode?
So if we were thinking about it, like that whole thing.
Yeah, should have been its own clip.
Well, possibly. But on an episode where it's a bottle that we know people are going to watch. Like a big, who?
That's not going to happen.
It's not going to be McCabe's.
No, but there's not going to be one like that. It's all craft all summer.
You said that, and then you always throw in, just randomly some giant brand.
You know why? Yeah. Because it showed up in the mail the week before, and I bumped it to the front of the line because I wanted to try it.
So not only.
I'm line jumping. I have the prerogative to line jump. I'm a level 18 whiskey somm.
That's Once you get to 18, that's one
Yeah.
of the privileges, I guess. All right, so October 1st. Yeah.
October 1st. And we'll comment on this each episode.
Yeah.
And then it's going to live in the back of each episode in the credits.
Right.
This whole storyline. If people ask these questions, answer them if you know. And it'll live on there for the next few months. It'll just be in the background for the next, like all of September for sure.
Yeah.
So until everyone realizes
Right.
anything that gets here in the mail,
Goes to
After
my
October 1st.
house.
I will email you or
Goes-
snail mail you and find out what do you want to do with that box.
To my house.
Yeah. That's
Just
not-
say, and then your answer, just send it to Rex's house.
No.
It's fun. After this breathes a little bit,
Yeah.
I still go back to entry-level Speyside Scotch.
I go back to almost Canadian, that metallic vanilla note.
Well, so that metallic note, it's a metallic fruity note for me. But no, I get what you're saying. I get
Yeah.
what you're saying. We got Claire Stupinski. Am I the only one that finds no use for proof? Don't you just do the math of having it to know the ABV? Yeah, I'm kind of partial.
Yeah, that's on there for a reason. There's a reason there's both, but that's mainly because ABV in certain countries for a long time wasn't, proof wasn't just double the ABV. Proof was achieved by a different math. And so proof and ABV didn't line up.
And then
in the
there's-
US, that wasn't true.
If you go way back in the day, there's
Yeah.
gunpowder involved. To
Yeah,
prove,
that's where it originally came from.
prove that the thing. But I do find ABV, alcohol percentage by volume, much more relevant and helpful. Brandon Toma, what Scotch brand is the most diverse in terms of products / flavor? My
Yeah.
initial thoughts are Bercolotti and Balvenie.
I gotta say, when it comes to just simply diversity of flavor,
Yeah.
I think Bruichladdich is probably up there.
Yeah, I would agree.
Second, because every Ardbeg is like, it's still Ardbeg.
Right.
Whereas Bruichladdich, you got way diverse. Maybe the Springbank Distillery,
think?
which makes Hazelburn, Springbank, and Longgrow.
Yeah.
All three variations.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking
I think
cool.
Bercolotti is probably as good of a distiller to name as any.
Killoman.
In the comments, if you've got another recommendation that has a good variation from releases.
I think Killoman.
'Cause-
Oh, Glenmorangie with all the different barrel finishes.
Okay. But
Yeah, and they've
still-
got peated versions too.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
remember we tried that one?
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
kind of
not easily accessible.
Right.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
Here's defining stealing drink.
If you fight me, I fight for a friend.
Steal, may you steal your liver side.
And if you drink,
May you drink them.